rap with some? Do you still go over?
Yeah.
Swag.
Yeah.
Okay. Swag.
This is Mistakes.
I am imperfectly perfect.
With Cake Swag, Zephyr, and Red Shades.
I'm putting the time and I'm putting the work in. No weight on my family, I'll carry the burden. The more disappointments, I'm closing the curtain. Say what you mean, cause there ain't no reverting. Can't change my past, cause I'm focused on current. My happy moments, yes, I tried to preserve it. Do you give up, or you already hurting? To be in this game, gotta have some.
Someone started off in the right mood. You know?
Negative energy, please don't transfer it. All of my enemies,
Buddha's back in the building.
So there ain't no recurrence.
He's taking the pictures.
So here is my verdict. Just bring the peace, don't bring the disturbance.
You know, we just had a nice little discussion. As usual, got heated. Fantastic, bro. Y'all go check this song out. There's a whole bunch that came out. The song that's on SoundCloud called Mistakes. This was produced by Patrick Harris. Once again, that's with Cake Swag, Zephyr, I think if I'm saying that wrong, my bad, yo, and Red Shades. We're going to work on a soundboard for y'all because it's time. I think it's time we should get a soundboard and just start rocking out heavy. Make it more of a production for you guys. Take it to another level. Get in my DJ bag a little bit.
DJ show.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Once again, these are all mass artists. It's always love to y'all. No matter what kind of shit we talk, we love you guys. We know how hard it is to get it out there. You know? I'm gonna let this play out so y'all know what it is. Then we're gonna start the episode. Yeah, I'm chill, but I still love the thrill too. In this rap game, I can really see me doing damage. Real hard to juggle both sides, but I manage. Living life fast and I'm ducking from the cameras. Hate the spotlight, rather be out with my family. Annie, things they expect isn't fair. See, I'd rather stay indie so nobody interferes me. And clearly, ain't nobody flow coming near me. So off that alone, no, so people gonna fear me. Alright, see, I saw the vision in my foresight. Going off, feel at all costs, and they all tight. No applause, and they all pause, cause you're not nice. What's the cost of your all stars, but you're not right. Ooh, not a feminist, cause I'm vocal. Ooh, doing better shit that you won't do. Ooh, living for myself, not to show you. Ooh, fuck a standard, breaking all rules. True. Can't drive like the cruise if I don't like the space. Got a right to move. If drama in my face, then I'll likely do what all the trolls will hate, but I like to chew. The peace percept to me, then what will ensue is trouble for you first, but then your crew. It's not about the clout, it's the principle. How about you watch your mouth and then we cool? Cake Swag's off and Red Shades, bitch. Us three guaranteed to have the same lit. They all want something new, not the same shit. So back, cause we ain't the ones to play with, yeah.
Having enough enemies.
Cause I know you be knowing the Boston artists too.
Some people are misery, but none of that's real to me.
Really?
Okay,
With her?
yeah, it's okay. Just stray away from people's mistakes. Yeah. Having enough enemies. It seems so real to me. Some people are misery, but none of that's real to me. Okay, yeah, it's okay. Just stray away from people's mistakes. Yeah.
I know we don't normally start our episodes like this, you know, but we're just still in the process real quick. Sam's getting some stuff ready. I'm actually going to play you guys real quick a video song freestyle from Shelly Marie. She's a new shorty from the city. And this shit was dope. I know she promoted it on her page and all that. So if you guys haven't heard her rap before, anything like that, you should definitely go check her out. Hold on a second. Let me find this on. There you go. That's the Shelly Marie freestyle. Thank you, 2018 freestyle, the A Lot remix. So you guys go check this out, though. All right. Yeah, here it goes. Nope, that's Tatiana one. My bad. There you go. This is the show we show you guys that we're paying attention, all right? Sam and I are definitely paying attention. Everybody doing their thing. You might get up on here.
Yeah.
She got bars.
This probably the hottest beat of 2018.
Let's go.
We about to get to it though. Yeah. How many bottles we pop? A lot. How many killers I got? 21. How many pills you pop? Talking about me and my niggas not hot. Notice that I am not typical. I make it difficult on bitches to even be visible. Claiming that they is so lyrical. Man, that shit fictional. That's why I keep it original. Let's bring it back to a year. Before I was here, ain't had $1 to spare. That's when God show me who's here, who really don't care. So you know I'm always aware. How many hundreds I make? A lot. How much of my bread that I break? A lot. How many bitches turn snake? A lot. And how many niggas turn fake? A lot. Fuck it, I could care less about any of that. This was the year that I really did trap. When broke out in Philly, then made it all back. Came back to the city to make it all back. I was doing the makeup and flipping a pack. Wasn't enough, so I started to rap. Realizing I had the talent for that. Now I'm charging a fee just to be on the track. I'm from the beat, but I want the whole map. Sending my songs to get some feedback, but they was sleeping on me. Months later, they gon' hit my jack like you really could rap. Nigga, you thought I was playing the shit that I'm saying. Most bitches can never relate it. Can't trust your blood just cause y'all related. Can't fuck with a man who don't do only say it. I'll call that nigga only when I'm faded. His set is amazing. Now he texting my phone. I know you got hoes, so what? You know you my favorite. Then sent the text like you know I'm just playing. Even though I meant everything I was saying. Don't give a fuck cause these niggas be playing. Bro taught me games, so you know I just played it. 2018 brought me blessings on blessings. Sometimes I was stressing. Focused on everything I ever wanted. The bullshit I took as a lesson. Putting my foot up on these bitches' necklace. Even rap niggas if they wanna test it. Yes, I'm a lady, but lyrics bisexual. I can get nasty or get intellectual with it. Oh, niggas mad because now they can't hit it. Cause of my bracket, you niggas not in it. Fuck that little nigga that's claiming he hit it. That's giving he mad cause he only licked it. Should I keep going? I put it to rest. Shout out my team, y'all know y'all the best. You can hit me, just pay me my respects. Happy New Year, SOH be the set, bitch.
Yeah. She ain't play on that shit, man.
I like her voice.
Yeah, she can spit,
Her voice. Her voice got me. The cadence.
She's real nice. She's real nice. With I met her in person a while ago at the Hojogo spot with Prince Smooth. Real nice young lady.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You want pauses?
Oh shit. My bad. Welcome to another episode of It's Lit Boston. We are your hosts. Sam right here to my right.
Facts.
I am Sho. Buddha in the building. Everybody's getting their shit together. And welcome back. Shout out to our listeners on Spotify and our viewers on YouTube, our listeners on SoundCloud. We appreciate y'all for coming through and listening. Like I said, we get past our 100th episode. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Thank you.
We won 102 now.
Yeah. Episode 102. We don't know what we're going to call it yet, but you're going to see those numbers now. Yep. We're going to put at the end of every episode now where we at. We crossed the threshold. We made it. You know, so let's get to it, man. How was your week, fella?
My week was good. It's just working a lot, you know. Just regular shit. Show's still trying to get the complications with his phone.
I didn't even realize that shit.
You know, I'm black, I'm alive.
Yes,
you know?
sir.
You know, I'm here and prospering on another Sunday. What? Afternoon? Yeah, man. I got my H&M glasses on. No, these are Aldo glasses right now.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Style on them.
I had to put these on right now because I smoked last night. And I can't tell if I still look high, so we're going to keep these glasses on.
We're trying to get him to that level to understand that. It's okay to be high throughout the whole day. It's okay, man. It's okay.
I don't know how y'all do it, man. I got to respect you guys.
It's years, man.
That's respect, though.
Yeah.
Like, I really got to respect you guys to be able to smoke in the morning or afternoon and still function throughout the day because
all day long.
I can't do it.
And listen, after I finish a blunt, I'm literally thinking of smoking another one.
Really?
Like rolling up. I just like, damn, I'm gonna roll up.
I'm thinking of how I'm gonna be able to walk.
That's not even a thought process no more, bro.
Man, listen, I don't know how y'all do it. I got respect for you and Buddha, man. Period. Both of y'all legends in my eyes.
I think since you met me, I've been burning. You seen me burn. Like
I don't know how y'all. I don't understand how y'all can operate though. Like I can't operate. Yeah, you're one of those.
Yeah, he's on that.
Yeah, you're different with that one. How was your weekend though?
My weekend was cool, man. The week the whole month has been crazy. As you guys know, I'm back to work full time. You know, I'm over at Seaport throwing up the sheetrock. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, by the way, before I continue, I know that there is no show notes for the Candace Hayes episode 102, 101 episode like we did last week. That's me. I was just tired. I just wanted to get the episode up. You know what I'm saying? It was like 11:30 at night.
Word.
I had to just get that shit up. I was like, I'll take care of that shit.
We put the pictures late and everything.
Yeah, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta give it some time. You know, we working. It's just two of us. You know, so I'm gonna update that and add some real show notes to the X. So don't feel shady, my niggas was just tired, yo, for real. You know, we don't usually do things that late, but both of us are working crazy hard right now. So,
no lie, it's spring. That's what happens.
A whole lot
Whenever
of family
spring comes
shit.
around.
A whole lot of family shit's going on. You know, I gotta spend time with the kids. He's gotta do his shit.
Oh, you know, we gotta talk about the women that we converse with on my Instagram post.
Oh yes,
when everybody kind of got a little
upset.
flustered.
Yeah, they were in their feelings. They were in their feelings. I was just there for the comments.
Yeah, I knew what was gonna happen. It was more so trying to just create the conversation. That's why, like, even the people I talked to after putting that post up, they was like, "Yo, if you just read just the post, like where we had the quote,
Yeah,
and then you did it." A lot of people read the post but didn't read the actual shit that I wrote for the post.
Of course not.
Like, oh, this is only half a soundbite.
Yeah.
There's work to be done on both sides. Da, 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 da.
That's why I said that he knows what he's doing when I told Shorty, like, yo, listen, he knows what he's doing with that, And for all those people that responded, we appreciate you.
Facts. That shows you're paying attention, but
That's it.
y'all only seem to respond when it's negative shit.
Go respond. Go listen to the episode and get the
Facts.
full thought process.
Facts.
The full conversation. That's the whole point for you to go check out the episode, and then from there, get your thoughts together.
Yeah.
But that's what Instagram is for. It's for sound bites.
Exactly. We don't want to put a whole thing. Nobody's going to read a whole sound, right?
Yeah, so that's what it's for. So we appreciate y'all showing love to us and all of that and getting it popping in the comments. We need more of that. Everybody actually needs more of that. So, pay everybody.
We got a lot of good feedback on it, though.
Yeah, we got lots going on right now. Oh, and what was it? Yes. So, I actually recorded video I'm gonna put up soon. Me and my boy working with my partner. So you guys can see parts of my day, how repetitive it is. The
daily routine.
The daily routine, of what we're doing all day long. So when you do see a carpenter or even a regular blue collar man or person, because we do have women in the field who are throwing up sheets, what I'm saying, with us fellas and hanging and banging with us too. You guys come to appreciate the buildings that you're sitting in. You appreciate the hard work that goes into it. I know everybody only wants to be in the office all the time, but you got to understand that office that you're sitting in, somebody built that shit. So I just want us to have a little more respect. When you see us dirty on the train, that's some hard day's work. If we stank, we've been sweating for 8 hours straight. Okay, understand that. And sometimes we don't go home right away. Sometimes we are there for 12 to 16 hours, hanging and banging sheets. I'm not clowning. I'm not talking down on the office people, but I just want you to not look down on us because we see that. And we talk about that at work a lot, how the office people look down on us like we ain't shit. But at the same time, you come into the building and sit into the building that we built for you, So just, a little more appreciation would be appreciated to the electricians, to the plumbers, to the tapers, to the drywallers, to the framers, everybody doing something out here with their hands. It is a process, it's a learning curve. You guys don't understand how hard that is, how shit is, how many people die on a regular basis from this shit. Matter of fact, the mayor was at our job the other day.
The mayor?
The mayor, bro. Matty Walsh was at our job on Friday to talk about the opioid situation going on because a lot of our brothers, I'm not talking. When I say brothers, I mean like labor brothers, like blue collar people who.
I'm gonna say because it's been an opioid epidemic in the hood forever.
It's just big for us because a lot of that is because that's guys' way of letting off, releasing tension
stressing
from a long day's work. And a lot of us, you guys don't know that, don't know this, but a lot of us, and you know what? That also includes police officers because that is a blue collar job too. So if we don't fuck with 12. Whatever, they're part of the crew too.
Yep.
So, but I just want you guys to understand something like this opioid thing is big in my field because a lot of guys don't know how to cope with their family problems. They all have family problems or they don't have issues with their body. So the drug helps release. So the mayor came over and just discussed what was going on and what he was trying to do to help us figure it out. But that we also as workers have to pay attention to our fellow co-workers if we see them not looking normal.
Okay.
And just, we didn't know what was going on. I was upstairs for almost 30 minutes just watching the setup go on. We was like, why is everybody downstairs? It's about to be 7 o'clock. Nobody's upstairs working. And then we went downstairs and that's when he started talking. He came to talk about the opioid situation that was going on. So it is big. I know, it's big in the hood too, but just so you know, it's not just you guys going through it, it's everybody going through it. It's I didn't realize it was that bad until he came and said what he said. I'm not around opioid users like that.
Yeah, neither am I.
So I just wanted to let you guys know, just pay attention to what's going on around you. I know we all burn, which is what we do, but opioids is a whole different ball game. You know, so if you do have a family member that is going through that, please help them seek help. You know, they need to cut that because that's affecting not just them, but everybody around them. But when you're on those kind of substances, it is about self. You know, so
self-care.
Yeah. So even though we all know what crackheads are and all that shit, so you know how that go. Just multiply that by 100 when it comes to that kind of shit.
Is it bad to call them crackheads nowadays? I'm trying to understand.
That would be the
'cause
modern day crackhead.
Everybody's like sensitive now, so I don't know what to call people.
Hey, they're modern day crackheads to me, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know if they're crackheads or if they're drug users.
To me, it's all the same. If I call you a crackhead, I mean you a drug user.
Yeah, but the thing is about it, the crackhead slang comes from back in the day, from us using it. Like,
True,
oh, he's a crackhead.
Yeah.
And a lot of things that we use back in the day, supposedly we can't use nowadays.
That's a whole nother. That's a
You know
whole.
what I mean, that's
thing
what
too.
Uncle Sam was talking about when we
Yeah.
had him on here from LFOD, where he was like, "Yo, you used to be able to call somebody retarded." He's like, "Now you can't say that. You call him
No,
an idiot."
It's insensitive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So-
and that's a learning curve for us too.
facts.
'Cause we used to laugh at that kind of shit. That was a shit
No
that we
lie.
found funny. You know.
No lie. I'm changing. I'm
Yeah.
changing. Be patient.
Be patient, man. But we wasn't doing it to talk about them.
No.
You know, it was always referring to us doing dumb shit.
Yep.
You know, so that's what it was. But we understand. We're learning. Thank you for giving us time. You know, we're gonna get it together.
Please give us time.
So yeah, man, that was my week. Ain't do too much. Let's get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody watch Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Last week.
Yes.
The long nights.
Yes.
You know?
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
I watched it 3 times.
Ooh. Now, have you read the books, Sam?
I have not. I didn't want to read the books until after the show was over.
Then
Because it'll all mess it up for me. Because I heard that they don't follow certain stuff.
okay. But let me explain to you something. You must read the books. You want to know why? I have read all of them books.
How many
and
books
yet,
are there?
I think like 6 or 7. So because of that, yes, there's some things that they couldn't put in, but for visualization purposes, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't hold that against the writers for Game of Thrones on that.
Well, it's just like Marvel. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, if people don't read, like, people who watching the Infinity War and this past one that just came out, they don't understand anything. So that's why they're like, oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. But if you read the books, you know
What's going on?
Exactly. Certain people were going to die and whatnot, and certain people became other characters and whatnot. You know,
Exactly.
I ain't gonna give no spoilers. 'Cause I know some people still haven't seen it.
I've seen it now. We can talk
seen
about
it?
it. So fuck them niggas.
You
that
seen
haven't
it?
seen it.
All right, so y'all know Tony Stark's daughter becomes the female Iron Man, Iron Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she that happens
Nah.
in the comic book.
In the comic books.
She becomes smarter than him. She's
Yeah.
smarter than him. She becomes Iron Girl.
That's like generational. That's generational wealth right there. If you
Boom.
think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Boom. But even with
Hawkeye.
Hawking, well, I can't remember with Hawkeye. He becomes Captain America in the comic book.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? But people didn't know that until they seen the movie. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I been knew about that shit.
Yeah.
I been knew Captain Marvel was coming. A lot of people thought Captain Marvel was a guy. It's a woman.
It's a woman, man.
But look how they flipped that into today's society with the women.
Yeah.
How women are
Perfect.
powered now.
And that scene with all the chicks going to fight Thanos, that shit was hard. That shit was hard. Shout out to them. That was a hard scene.
Don't worry, she got help.
Yeah, that was a
All the
hard.
girls.
All the girls going at it.
But
bro.
y'all don't also understand, right? I'm gonna break this down for y'all.
Mm.
Do you remember that the movie was 5 years? It
Mm-hmm.
took 5 years, right? So who's been in charge of Wakanda for 5 years? You didn't think about that, huh? Because T'Challa's been gone for 5 years. So who's been in charge? Because they also said Michael B. Jordan's gonna be in
It's gonna be the
Black
next
Panther
one.
2.
Yep.
No, it has to be a man. You have to be from royal blood. Period. Yeah, but she's not the man. She can't be. A woman can't be king, bro.
Nah, I know African culture. You
Yeah,
wildin'.
it's men.
We're not talking about right now in the
Yeah.
book, bro. In the book.
Yeah,
Relax.
he's about to go
We
in.
ain't about to go away, nigga. Like, we know what's wrong.
Side note, there's
Go ahead.
plenty of African cultures where women are the
Facts. All facts.
I'll give you
but for Wakanda, that's what we're
Yeah,
talking
they're
about.
talking about the king.
Yeah,
that's
it.
why they had the whole battle and whatnot. But if you pay attention to the Avengers movie, he's been gone for 5 years. Understand? So who's been in charge of Wakanda for 5 years?
Yeah, man. And then they put out the whole list of all the movies coming out for Marvel. That's
Black Panther 2.
That's an ill lineup. That's
Black Panther 2.
That lineup is crazy because they already have the trailer for Spider-Man coming out.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that one though.
Because the one is in France,
Yeah, I
right?
don't
That
know
shit's
if I like
weird.
that.
That shit is
I'm like,
weird.
you fucked it up. Like you should have just kept it
That shit
here,
is weird. That
added
shit is
another
weird.
character, and
shit
then
is
that way
weird.
you keep the whole
We'll
spectrum
see,
going.
We'll see what they do. I mean, we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do with it. You know what
Now
I'm saying?
supposedly though, the Phase 4 for the next bad guy It's supposed to be either Doctor Doom or
Yep.
Galactus.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. They got a lot to do.
Marvel's been amazing.
Marvel's
They've
doing
got
a
a lot
great
of my
job.
money.
DC's been killing the animated movies though, because the
Have
new
they?
Justice League just came out, and that shit's fire.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, now go watch that. Go watch the new Justice League, and then I don't know if you guys pay attention to Dragon Ball Z, but the new Brawly movie came out.
That's DC?
No, that's a whole. That's
Oh, that's just different section.
The movie. It was in theaters, bro. New Dragon Ball Z Brawly was in movie theaters for about maybe a month or so.
I never knew that.
So I don't know how you didn't hear about it, but I'm gonna speak on it for all my DBZ heads out there. But I don't know about you guys. So I don't know if you guys know who Brawly is. He's supposed to be the legendary Super Saiyan, and he's Brawlic. He's Brawlic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But now I really, I don't know if I like the change of the turn of events that they did on this one, because in the original Brawly movie, Goku hasn't gone to Super Saiyan God yet. The highest he had gone transformation wise was, I think, Super Saiyan 2 at that time, if I'm correct.
I'm just gonna say for the listeners, I don't know what they're talking about. So
Yeah, this is nerd talk.
I'm like y'all
This is nerd talk.
in vagina.
Vegeta, bro. Vegeta, come on, son. No disrespect, yo. No disrespect. So.
No, I've gone Super Saiyan in vagina. I just don't know about it
okay.
now.
Well, at least you know what going Super Saiyan means.
Of course, I know what you mean, all
Okay,
that.
cool.
You know what I mean?
Cool.
Goku, Krillin, and all that.
Okay. All right, so you know a little.
Yeah,
something.
when he took off the tail and all.
Oh,
you know what I
see,
mean?
now you're talking way back. We're talking recent shit. He's talking about shit we watching.
I
real
was
life.
with it until I said the tail part.
But in the new one, the tail, he had the tail. It did a backstory on Bojack, his father, and everything. Bojack, his father, Goku's father, and all that other shit. And how Goku got transferred to Earth, whatever. So they went through that with the whole.
Because wasn't he dead in heaven or something, trying to get back?
No, that's a whole different episode. That's a whole different episode. This is like a backstory to how Goku. Yeah,
I feel like that was like a whole like.
it was
10, 15
they
years ago.
They always do that shit.
Oh,
they always
okay.
do that shit. But end of the story is, I would give the movie a C+, because they made Brawly into this like child. You know what I'm saying? Technically, he's a child, but I'm like, if they already fought Brawly back in the day when they were Super Saiyan 2, I mean, I get the time span, so that kind of throws me off because I've already seen them fight Brawly, and then now Goku's going Super Saiyan God, and then they're doing the fusion with Vegeta and getting Go-Getter. I'm like, that's too much. For Brawly, that's way too much. This nigga he's just pure power, and here comes two trained assassins, pretty much. Two trained killers fusing together, and since Goku technically is the strongest one, he's the one that's overpowering Vegeta, but combined, their powers are crazy. Like, they could destroy universes. That's how strong they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're close to destroyers. So all my DBZ heads, you know what's going on with the destroyers. You know what I'm saying? So
You don't need all that firepower.
you don't need all that firepower. That's too much. Like, he couldn't, like, Brawly just couldn't.
I'm mad y'all are really getting into this.
I'm just
y'all
trying to
are really getting into this.
DBZ's lifestyle, baby. Like, you used to get mad. Like, when my mom and dad used to whoop my ass, I pretend I'm, like, transforming in the room.
He's that little kid you gotta slap him side. Get your ass in the room. Go sit your ass down.
I love that shit.
There's this clip of this kid on YouTube just going,
Yeah, yo.
all
Just,
that
yeah.
shit. I'm like, I'm doing that.
Yeah,
Y'all are
man.
bugs.
Nah, that shit was fire, man. But let's get to the real shit, man. The long night, man.
Wait. Well, we can't talk about we. Are we gonna talk about it right now?
Let's get to it.
All right,
Let's
fuck
get
it.
to
Go
it.
ahead,
We got a lot.
Go ahead.
We got a lot to talk about.
Go ahead.
Just so that you guys know, to all our listeners, the first of every month, it will just be Sam and I.
Yep.
You know, we want to make sure you guys know that we're still here. We're still kicking. We give everybody
Give
love.
you our
the rest of-
personalities and everything.
You know, get it all down.
Our critiques is just coming up. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Prince of Haiti.
Yeah,
throwing
yeah.
that soundbite for
we didn't
us.
forget. We didn't forget.
Exactly.
We
That's
didn't
why I
forget.
said it. I don't know if we want to talk about Game of Thrones. If we want to get to this critique.
Oh, you know what? Let's get to the critique, and you're right, my man.
Yeah, you want to get the camera Buddha
My
here
man.
because we want it from both angles. Both
Pause.
angles.
Pause.
Pause. That's a pause.
That's a
I didn't think it was a pause, but it's a pause.
It's a pause.
It's a pause.
When we said the angles, nigga, I was like, oh, that's pause. Nigga.
You can press the.
Camera's James Harden with the rock. I shoot with my eyes bleeding.
You could press the button to record the video, and you could do the same with the focus and everything. So you can sit down if you want. No, just I'm saying for certain ones.
Yeah. Hold on. Take this real quick. So I can just throw it in the ground and shit. Take that. Just so me and him, and I'll post it out as we talk.
I'm with it. He would get me past it.
But yeah, man. The sound bites.
Soundbite 4.
You good? Yeah. All right. Excuse me. Soundbite 4. Shout out to Prince Haiti for that event.
Yep.
Yeah, that's judging that shit.
If you want, you can sit down, Buddha. Is that way you get the better angle? You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're 25 minutes in, just starting to talk about this shit.
Yeah, because
bro.
I know we're about to talk about the soundbite shit, so I kind of wanted Buddha to have it from both angles.
Yeah,
so that when
nah,
we
I feel
edit
you.
it, you know what I mean? We could tag people in these videos, because I know I'm going to tag people in these videos.
Yeah.
Shout out to Prince Haiti. You focus? Let me know when you focus. You focus? Shout out to Haiti. Shout out to everybody who attended Soundbite. Shout out to Stizzy Left Lane. My man won that It Grits Crazy song. I told everybody it's fire. Won the event for him. Shout out to Trevor Holmes. Shout out to Punky the Singer. Skywave Cutter. Who else was there? G Nipsey. I liked his energy in the building. Mm-hmm. That shit was popping.
Yo, he had the goons out.
He
son.
definitely had the goons out.
He had the goons. I was scared, nigga. Like, hold on, nigga. Shit, y'all are mad aggressive.
Shout out to Lord Jew. I think how you say her name?
Is it Juju?
Juju.
Lord Jew.
Shout out to her. Shout out to Daytime.
Mm-hmm.
The event was a success, but some of the artists, I feel like a lot of you guys still have to progress. Some of you guys, I feel like, should be far better than what you are.
I mean, nigga, say their names, nigga. The fuck, man? Look, Trevor Holmes. Trevor Holmes, my nigga. Trevor, what's up, boy? Yeah. I'm talking to you, nigga.
We say this with love, though.
With love, though.
This is all with love.
It's all love. You know how we fuck around. But it's legit, my nigga. We have seen you perform over a dozen times.
Facts.
Over a dozen times.
Pay money.
Paid money. You know what I'm saying? So when we say this shit, we love you, bro. Don't get this no type of twisted. We love your Trevor Holmes once a month freestyle shit you've been doing. You killed the last one you just did. You just came out, a couple days ago? No, last night, midnight or some shit. You just did that shit. You killed that. Now, bro, we got to hear you sing. Okay? You should not be using your song as backdrop no more. You have a voice. Use that shit.
That voice is loud as a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? You should not be coming in at the end of your verse with hype. You know what I'm saying? To elevate it. You don't need it, bro. You already have a dynamic personality. Your music speaks for itself. So sing that shit, nigga.
Facts.
Sing that shit. That was the only thing. Yo, that should be having me tight. That should be having me tight, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They're singing over the...
They're singing over
the
the shit.
vocals?
Yeah. Like, for new people, I get it. Fine, whatever. Yo, figuring out how to perform. I hope you're practicing at home. And that's another thing I noticed y'all niggas ain't doing. Because it shows in your performance. Just saying. We were both there. We saw all you niggas perform. Y'all ain't practicing.
Some of y'all.
Yeah, there's no breath control, nothing. We're not saying all of y'all, but some of y'all. You wanna, what's the word? Be successful in this bullshit? Do you do due diligence? Watch Homecoming from Beyonce, my nigga. She practices.
I still haven't seen that, but I'm gonna watch that too.
Yeah, like she practices, bro. Like there's nothing wrong with practice. It's okay to look fucked up. You're working to better your art. Why wouldn't you practice? We practice every week with this shit. Like we don't have this down, but we still go at it. Everybody gets it. There's levels, there's stairs to climb. You can't start from the bottom and be at the top thinking, oh, this was it. Nah, Drake didn't get to where he became, where he is at now. Not going through hell, not practicing. All his stage performance now, way better.
Lit.
Every one
He
of
be
them.
in shape and everything, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, Trev, always saying
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
We just don't want you singing over your vocals.
Not no more.
That's all, because your voice is so strong. You don't need that at all. Like, you don't need that. Shout out to Punky the Singer. That song you played there was fire, too. I think I used that as the Battle of Beats for this week. Her. I like Stizzy. I like G Nipsey. But I feel like a lot of the artists in Boston, y'all need to stop making the same sounding type of music. It's like that auto-tune, like little voice, like that A-Boogie kind of flow. Like I hear a lot of artists doing that shit, and it's not bad, but it's not showing
who you are.
You know what I mean? And it's not showing your diversity. Like there's a lot of rappers who either can only do one thing, and there's some rappers that can do a multitude of things. Understand? So, like with the Avenue Boulevard, he's not gonna get on certain tracks at all.
None.
Because he has like the whole kick push flow.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So he likes a lot of boom bap type beats. So he's not gonna be on like a daytime beat or some shit like that. It just doesn't sound right.
It's too uppity for him.
Exactly.
He's
like,
got Dark Alley's music.
shout out to Daytime. Daytime's music, Y'all weren't there for it, but his music sounds some of the most professional I've ever heard. Like, it don't sound like it's mixed bad at all. Like, you can hear the kicks and the bass and all that shit. It's not too high, too low. Like, it's dope. There was a few artists there like that. Him, Skywave Cutter. I think it was like Chris Jeezy or some shit. He was fire. Lord Jew, if you ask me, she stole the show for me because she started it off. She was like, yo, I'm going to set the tone for these niggas. And I was like,
She did.
facts.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You got it.
You
Go
got
ahead.
that.
Do your thing.
But she's another one, too. I know you're new on the scene, too, Ma, but you got to rap. I got to hear you rap on that mic, okay? All right?
I feel like she was spitting, though.
She was spitting,
I feel like she was spitting. I was just like, oh, shit, she's on her.
that's because we were close to her.
Okay.
So we could hear her mouthing her. We can hear her rapping her voice. But from the back to the back of the building, you're going to hear the song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. We were up front so we could hear you rap. We know you can rap. But turn that song down so we can hear you rap. Don't use it at all. Just use the beat and carry that shit live. That's what J. Cole and them do. If you're a rapper like that, rap. I understand it's melodic, so you probably will need a little bit in the backdrop, but that's fine. A little backdrop is cool, but not the entire thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Where they only turn it down towards the end and you hear them do the last couple lines. You know what I'm saying? So that's all we're saying.
Also, Haiti, shout out to you. Whoever was the first DJ was fire. Whoever got on and played motorsport, fuck the whole vibe up. Just let you know that now, fam. He fucked the whole vibe up. We was like, yo, you could at least play clout. Like,
Something.
you gonna play motorsport?
With
like,
a bunch of niggas in the room.
word, like, ain't nobody motorsporting in there. Like, but shout out to them. The second DJ, he got to work on his set. Motorsport that's not it, fam.
Now with a bunch of room full of goons.
It's not it, fam.
Not it, fam.
Not it. What else is there? Podcasts.
The podcast, yes. There's a few podcasts that have popped up in the city also. I don't know if you guys know them, but we will be reading off. I'm going to read off a few that have come out. I think like 4 new ones I've come in contact with. Let me see here. I know you guys know Fuck Your Podcast. If you don't, go check them out.
Shout out to those queens.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's Up With It Podcast. I'm guessing they're from the city also. Shout out to Suvi. She's the one who let me know about them.
Suvi Groovy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out to you and your freestyles also. I've been watching them.
Oh, my God. She has
been
a
watching
beautiful voice, man. Come back to the States. Hurry the fuck up, man. B Club Podcast. I know a lot of you guys know about the B Club Podcast.
Yep, they threw the showcases.
Yeah, so just go check them out. And for the ladies over at Peps Talk and Fufu, they're 2 Ghanaian women. I think one of them is half Ghanaian, half something else. I don't remember what. But yeah, they're 2 Ghanaian, 2 African ladies. And they talk about everything also from a woman's perspective normally and from an African woman perspective. So that's enjoyable for me. That keeps me in tune with my sisters. You know what I'm saying? The Vault, obviously we had Candace on last week. So shout out to her. That's her podcast, The Vault with Shays. And then we have Stop, Drop, and Glow. The Stop, Drop, and Glow podcast. That was new. I guess popped up on the scene also. Go check them out. And then the Shop Therapy podcast. That's 2 ladies. They do it in a shop in Needham. If you haven't, if you haven't checked them out, go check them out. For all you, they're 2 women who specialize in salon stuff.
Salon. Oh, yeah. They have a salon, yes.
Yeah, so one of them has a salon.
Yes.
They're consultants.
Yes.
So they're professional women. So go check them out.
Shout out to the queens.
Yes, sir. And New Black City podcast. I think
City.
it's Sheena.
That's so clever.
Yeah, New Black City is nice.
That's so clever.
Exactly. It's with Sheena Collier. I hope I'm saying your name wrong. Forgive me. I've met you in person, but forgive me. So those are the podcasts that have popped up that we know of so far. Go check them out. Once again, I'm going to read them off real quick one last time. Fuck Your Podcast. What's Up With It Podcast. LFOD Radio. I ain't forget about them. And also the Poet and the Professor. They have a live show coming up in May. Look that up for me real quick. The Poet and the Professor. They have a podcast also. Go check them out if you're intellectual on that level because they do go into their bag with shit. Pep Talks and Fufu. The Vault. Stop, Drop, and Glow podcast. It's a Shop Therapy podcast.
May 10th.
May 10th is their live show?
Professor, yes. The Professor and the Poet.
Okay.
May 10th.
May 10th.
Dudley Cafe, 15 Warren Street, Boston, Mass. Doors open at 7. Pre-sale is $10.
Y'all
15 at the door.
Hope to see you guys there because we will definitely be in the house for them. And also the last one, last but not least, New Black City Podcast. Go check them out. So that's what it is, nigga.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody here, this is what we do. This is what we'll be going on the first month of each month. Sam and I will just be running through things and whatever new information we have when it comes to the city podcasting and movies that have been out, whatever's going on. Anything you want to add real quick?
Nah, man. I just getting a whole ton of questions now.
Tell them that, hey, that's good. That's
yo,
good.
they sent me like a ton of questions just now.
We can save those for next week, whatever. You know
Holy
what I'm saying?
shit.
Save those for next week, man. Also, I was talking about how my mom texted me.
Yeah.
But before we move on, I wanted to actually play something. I have a question for you, Sam. I know you don't have kids yet.
No.
But how would you discipline your daughters?
My daughters.
Yeah.
See, it's weird now because I pray I never have women. I don't want daughters personally because I know it'll change me. And it's not I'm afraid of change. It's like, what's going to change? That's the scariest part I think about yourself that you don't realize is how animals and kids can change you because they're innocent. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'd be able to discipline my daughter because I'd feel bad.
and that's
it definitely wouldn't be no physical abuse because I feel like you create a cycle with that shit personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, but physical abuse is even crazier because now when you're a kid or you grow up as an adult and you hit somebody, you think it's all right because it was done to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's where you create that whole cycle and that spectrum.
Okay.
But I think I'd probably have to send it to a mother.
Mom's gonna whoop your ass.
Because I also learned that you can't be the fun parent and the disciplinarian. It has to be one or the other. So for you, I'm pretty sure you're the disciplinarian.
I'm both.
See, but now it's hard because the things that you would want your daughter to talk to you about, she's going to talk to your wife first because she's the fun parent.
No, I'm the fun parent.
You're trying to be both. You can't be both because now I can't go to mommy. I can't go to mommy like I go to daddy.
Oh no, that's where it's different in my house because I'm also the fun parent, but I'm also not the most. When my daughters have issues, something they want to talk,
they don't want to talk.
It's not me.
That means you're not the fun parent. She's the fun parent. It's not always what I learned. I was watching something like psychology shit, and it's not always the things you do with the kids. It's them being vulnerable enough to come to you.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
So that makes Crystal the fun parent.
Okay.
You're the disciplinarian because they see you as a strong one.
Yeah.
I mean, their mother goes to you for stuff because she knows, daddy will get this done.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts,
So that's why I say you're the
facts.
disciplinarian.
Okay, all right, I'll take
can't
that.
be both.
Okay,
You know what I
makes
mean?
sense.
So with Crystal, the kids are more with her all the time because you're working.
Yeah.
So they see the fun side and they could be vulnerable and tell her stuff that she hasn't told you yet. You know what I mean?
You speaking to my life right now.
Boom.
Nigga.
That's all it is.
Speaking to that life.
That's
right
all it
now,
is,
nigga.
man. You know what I mean? And that's for me watching this video like last week is like you can't be the fun parent and the disciplinarian at the same time because it confuses the kid because now they don't know if they can go to you because they don't know if you're gonna be
if you're gonna spaz or not.
Exactly.
And that's
if
what
you're not gonna listen to them as the fun parent, like I can go to you, or you're gonna talk to them as a disciplinarian parent, like. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're doing dumb shit.
That's definitely me.
Boom.
That's definitely me.
That's the disciplinarian.
That's definitely how my kids see me.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah, man. My wife is showing me a video, same question to some dude that asked Steve Harvey. I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
So hopefully we don't get in trouble for playing it. But
no, we're not signed.
Yeah,
not signed
we're not
yet.
signed. No. So this is the question. This is the question he had. Advice for disciplining daughters, and this is what this guy had to say. Hold on. What's going on? My bad. I'm fucking up everybody.
Free TV is here with Pluto TV.
I'm fucking up everybody. Give me a second.
He got the commercials and everything.
Hey,
Steve,
there you go.
My wife and I, we're going on 7 years of marriage, and we're blessed with 5 kids. I've got 3 boys and 2 girls. I had never had problems disciplining my boys. I got them straight at a young age. But my daughters, I have this rule. I never put my hands on them because I don't want them to think it's okay for a man to put his hands on them. So they kind of take advantage of that, I think, and have me wrapped around their fingers.
Yeah.
So my question is, do you have any advice as a father of girls yourself on disciplining your daughters?
Yeah, no.
See? Yeah. Same way, fam. You get sent to their mother.
Ain't got nothing for you, player.
Sorry about that. I got 4 daughters. I've never spanked one of them because I, too, didn't want them to equate a man's love with physical abuse.
See, that's
So
the
I've
same
never
shit
hit
I
them.
said.
They've taken full advantage of it. I'm completely and totally wrapped around my daughter's fingers. I give them everything they ask me for. I've never turned them down. I've bought them everything they've ever wanted. I've traveled. I've bought horses, cars, houses. I have ruined my daughters.
Yeah. He's enabled the fuck out of
All
it.
4 of them girls is spoiled. So, if you
Listen to what he
come from
says.
one of Steve Harvey's daughters, if you're not in the spoil a woman business, keep moving.
Yeah.
That's all.
But that's bad.
That's all. Sorry.
That's bad.
Got nothing for you. My daughters have been
That's bad.
spoiled. That's how I raised them. And that's it. They hard workers. They smart. All of them went to college, finished 4 years just like that. Them damn boys, I don't know what the hell happened. Them girls, though, man, I just can't. It's tough. They're your daughters, man. Them boys is different. Them girls, they got me.
See?
One of them just called me and
That's
asked
why I
me
don't
for
want any.
a lot of money the other day. Sat her down, had a long talk with her, gave it to her. You in trouble. Your life is
That's
over.
real. That's real.
Don't even worry about it, man. How old are your daughters?
My oldest daughter is 8.
Yeah, you can stop it. That's what I've been talking about, man.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want women. I don't want any daughters, period. I feel like it'll be a little bit easier for me to raise boys, but it's going to be hard also. But with daughters, it's like something's going to change you, but you're afraid of what it is. You just don't know what it is.
So, I have $2, obviously. Excuse me. And because of the way I grew up, women got their ass whooped. Period. There was no ifs or buts about it. You was getting a spanking. You were getting your ass beat. Sometimes in a way a man got beat. You know, that's that African culture. African people will tell you they all got ass whoopings. You know, that was the way that I was raised also. Now, when it comes to my daughters, I do not. It's a last resort for me to spank them because part of me is like the way society is now, they would not understand. So because of that, I'm hesitant. I'm not hesitant, but I am very. It has to be. They have to know that it's coming from a place of this is my last resort. Like I've told you numerous times. And the way I grew up, it didn't have to be the last resort. It could have been the first result. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't matter if it was a man or a woman. You were getting smacked up easy. You know what I mean? Your moms did not hesitate. Your pops did not hesitate. Okay, you were getting banged on, period. And when I say banged on, I mean like beatings, whoopings, like real whoopings with canes, switches, all of that shit. That's how I grew up. So, for my kids, my son, I am aggressive with him. You know, I do not play with him. You know, my wife always says that I have favorites.
Are you aggressive with him because you light skin? I feel like you're trying to make him tough. Like, yo, you don't understand. You got curly hair. They gonna come at you, and you got a big head.
Listen, you got a big ass head, nigga. You better learn to use that shit, nigga. For real. Yeah, nah, I'm aggressive with him just because that's the way I am. You know, I wanted to be able to learn how to control that and just understand that, like, yo, this is in your blood, but there's ways to curve that all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Because when he does get mad about stuff, I go, yo, I'm on him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, do you like that? And when do you like my response? And he goes, no. Like, all right, then don't respond like that.
Yeah.
And chill. If you don't want that kind of response, I'm just teaching them how the energy comes off.
Yep.
With my daughters, I am, especially my oldest, I do have a very aggressive nature, and they know that. So when something's going down, I come at them hard because that's how I want them to have a strong backbone. I don't want them to cower. I'm not into shying away. I'm not into, falling back. Like, no, you need to stand your ground. Even if it is a licking, you take that because that's what it says, because you will fall down in life. And I feel a lot of women that I dealt with growing up, when things went bad, they just had no clue what to do. And that's I have to blame the parents for that. If you're not teaching your kids to have a strong backbone and to be able to stand on their 2 feet proudly still, even though shit is rough, they're gonna die in this world, man.
See, but then that's my question for you. For like people who got kids, it's like, do you teach those things to your kid and they lose their innocence and you're making them grow up too fast?
Maybe because I lost my innocence quick. I understood what life was immediately.
But then when you lost your innocence quick, you wasn't able to enjoy your childhood the way you should have.
I get that. My wife says that too. Like, let kids be kids. But guess what? Kids being kids right now are oblivious. And shit, that's why a lot of wild shit happens to them. And they don't understand. That's where trauma comes from. Understanding. Because now there's something that's just drastic. And that's usually what happens. Something drastic is going to happen. And not knowing like, you could have avoided this somehow. You know what I'm saying? Do I want to take away the innocence of my kids fully? No.
But it's like you can't choose how much you take it away.
And I choose to rather to have them prepared.
Okay.
I'd rather choose that. When you don't prepare somebody for something,
see, like that, like with me.
As long as you're in their life, it's good. Like, as long as they'll have their innocence, as long as you're there. It's when you're not there that they really find out.
And that's what it is. Like that's what I'm saying. Like my sisters were raised just like me. There was no ifs or buts about you being a girl or not. My mom and dad whooped their ass too. You know what I'm saying? They were firm with them too. If you notice African people or people from the Caribbean, they're very tough.
Very.
Very, very tough. Like everybody says we're wrong in the way we raise our kids, but look what they accomplish having nothing. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing something, when you come from nothing, that's a whole different mindset. And you come over here to a country that's supposedly free and come and blow up. For people who have been here for so long, who have been cuddled, you turn into these soft putties, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a backbone. You're pointing fingers, except for something things in yourself that you don't have, because you're blaming other people. And yes, it's partially their fault for not teaching you, but you gotta look at your inner circle. Like I can't say my parents didn't teach me how to survive. You know what I'm saying? I was left back home. A lot of African kids were left back home in a boarding school. A lot of wild shit we had to survive over there. If you wasn't around that shit and you just got dropped in that motherfucker, imagine being dropped in a war zone and you never seen war in your life. That's the equivalent of that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you never been to a third world country and were not rich and you was in the gutters, you don't know what I'm talking about. Because the hood here ain't the hood, my nigga. I can take you to the hood, my nigga.
Yeah, it's always gonna be worse somewhere else.
And that's the point.
Yeah.
So when we come here, we're not phased. So what I say to my kids is, look, I'm gonna be tough on you because I want you to understand how life is, and I want you to know how to maneuver, how to walk without blaming other people. You should be able to stand on your own too. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's going on in your life, it's okay. You will make it through. That's what that gives us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm not saying you can't vent. I'm not saying you can't express your emotions. You can, but don't let that stop you. Don't let your emotions weigh you down where you cannot now move forward. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm teaching my kids by disciplining. Because no, I don't tell them that men can hit them because they don't see me hit their mom.
Exactly. I never want to promote violence.
Never.
Like I tell people all the time. Well, damn, I say it. I keep saying it. I
That's
tell people all the time.
You gotta put that shit on the shirt, my nigga.
It's annoying.
You gotta put that on the shirt, dog.
Nah, it's more so like I come from that era or that environment where it's like you talk down to people or it's abuse. So I'm trying to change the narrative and the cycle with even my nieces and nephews. Like I want my niece to be innocent around me at least. Like if her mother chooses to change that, that's her prerogative. But when she's around me, I'm not playing no negative music. I don't play nothing with curses and none of that stuff in it. Like I let her watch a little kid TV shows to know like, yo, you can be a kid. You ain't got no responsibility.
Yeah.
All you got to do is just behave. You can enjoy your whole day. You know what I mean? I'm not going to teach her how to twerk and none of that shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's not my prerogative. That's her parent.
Yeah.
Her mother can do that.
You need to teach yourself how to twerk.
Nah.
You gotta do. Yo, have you done the Daddy Shark shit with your niece?
No.
You gotta play that song, bro. She's gonna go wild crazy for that shit.
That's probably why I didn't understand the whole shark freestyle from Cake Swag. I was like, I don't know what this is right now.
That's a popular
I was like, who's
song.
this cartoon in the background? Like, what's going on?
That's the song, bro.
But that's just the way I think nowadays. Like when I'm around kids, I watch what I say. I watch what I do because I know kids are like the biggest sponges. They'll take what you're doing and do that shit later on, and you don't realize you influenced them. So that's why I always tell like my sister or my other brothers and whatnot who have kids, I'm like, yo, don't cuss around them. Because they're going to take that. They're going to think it's cool. because you do it all the time, and then in school when you're not around, they're cussing out their teachers and shit, or cussing out other kids, and you don't realize you just created a cycle. You can't stop that shit now because it's part of their everyday life. Period. So that's what I be thinking about when I'm thinking about having kids.
Yeah, man. No, having kids is rough. I get why Steve Harvey and them and you guys don't believe in punishing your women, but I also believe you have to figure out a way. You have to have a balance, because if you do not, then we will have these women out here who do not know how to take care of themselves, and will be blaming everybody but themselves.
So would you blame the women that raise the other women, or would you blame the men that raise women? Because you know how they always say, oh, a lot of fathers are absent in the black household, so it's the women that raise the men. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like what I try to conduct with people, like the conversations I have, I'm like, men are taught to be raised or taught to be a certain way until they're 18. And that's usually by women, right? Because the fathers aren't around to instill those values in us.
Okay.
So it's usually the women that raised us, not from you, because you came from
Both parents.
Both parents. I came from a woman. My mother, aunt, grandmother raised me. So it's more so like they'll tell you, if somebody hits you, you go hit them back. You don't cry in front of people. You're taught to be a protector, basically. So you're not taught to deal with your emotions.
Okay.
So when you're mad and upset, or you might want to talk to somebody, the average dude growing up between 13 and 18 ain't talking to nobody about his emotions at all. You know what I mean? So you just chill around your boys and you start picking up other habits that you don't realize are bad. So now you get to that fork in the road by the time you get 16, 17, where you're going to be this delinquent-ass, ignorant dude, or you want to be more in tune with your emotions and your decisions that you make. You know what I mean? So that's why I always tell people, that's why it's always been different for me. Like, growing up, I was always straightforward, harsh, didn't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. But after, like, 23, 24, you get more in tune with your emotions and whatnot.
Okay.
And what I'm doing with my nieces and nephews and shit like that because of the way I was raised. But
and that's crazy, because in my house growing up, emotions weren't spoke on either, you know, but I didn't go outside thinking like that, though. You know, my friends, you know, no matter how hard or gangster they was, I just was like, that's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? So that was my train of thought. It wasn't, I gotta follow, you know, this is what I'm seeing here, I gotta, you know, behave that way. I never thought like that, you know. And so when I did, so I understand what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying, because that's how a lot of the dudes in my circle moved, like, you know what I'm saying, until I got older, where dudes was like, nah, we don't do that over here. We don't do that over here, you know. But my hard exterior comes from my background. You know, my dad wasn't like a real aggressive dude, but we knew not to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can go there.
You can go there, you know. And my mom was kind of was the same way. She had a firm hand too, you know, because of how obviously they were brought up. So that's what they knew, and that's what most third world country people come from. So when it comes to my daughter, when it comes to women, I just look. It's okay for them to know how to take care of themselves, because not every man is willing to take care of them. So you can't say, Steve Harvey saying, if you're not willing to spoil them, all that shit, then keep it moving. That's a lot of dudes that you're weeding out. That might not even be good for them. You don't know what's
exactly.
You know
I think that's awful, because that's now,
awful.
like, when you buy her something, you're a regular dude. It's like,
dude, you're setting a bad precedent, man.
Yeah, man.
You know,
he's turning his daughters into man eaters.
Yeah, you know, that's he's gonna just man, for real. That was rough for me to hear. Like, I totally understand.
I never heard that until just now. That's crazy.
That's why I was like, that's to me is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And look, I get it. Like you said, I get it when it comes to my daughters. I don't want her to bring them no kind of nigga. I want her to bring them a separate type of nigga. But I still want her to know there's niggas like me around too.
Yeah.
You know, like, you can have a rough background, because would I want her to meet a nigga like me growing up? Yeah,
I would. But it's like you want him to, but then you're like, you hope he.
No, I'm talking about a younger version of me.
Ooh,
I want I want her to pick, like,
so she can know that's out there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not to like, yo, this is an experience. There's different types of dudes out there. Like, your father, you might look at him and he's, you know, a good dude or whatever he is, but he wasn't always like this.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta understand. And that's another thing our parents don't ever show us their past. I want my kids to know, like, yo.
I think that's what's different about this generation, is that the kids growing up right now, the kids like us who had their kids early, their kids are looking at their past on Instagram.
On Instagram.
And on
Seeing
Facebook
everything.
and
All of
MySpace
that.
and shit. That's
all
crazy.
Of that shit. All of that.
I
It's
think
just
about it.
crazy.
You was in high school in 2005, and you still got those pictures on your Facebook to the point where your kid can go look at them shits
And
like,
see what's going on.
damn, my mother was a thought back then. She be talking shit about my clothes. She got her stomach out in all the pictures.
Look at this bitch.
She
right
over
here
here grinding on the dudes at the party and shit.
talking about don't hug him. Fuck out of here, yo.
That's different about this generation.
You know, that's just crazy, man. So that's all it is for me, man. You cannot enable women. Don't do that. Don't spoil them like that. You can spoil them, but there's levels. You can't do what Steve Harvey's doing. You know, I'm not gonna condone.
Yeah, I can't agree with what Steve does.
I'm not gonna condone that.
That's
kind
some
of
wild
bullshit.
shit.
Because that's where all these chicks are like, no, you ain't got no bread. I don't know. We talk about get to the bag. We're all about getting to the bag, but we're regular folk. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying follow your heart. I always say that shit. You know what I'm saying? If the energy's right with you, make it work. If that person that you're dealing with is putting an effort to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Because you're building effort. Because you're building an empire together. And at the end of the day, when you're with somebody, seriously, not if you're playing games and shit like that. If you're in a serious relationship and your partner is not where you want them to be financially, y'all should have a conversation to help figure that out.
That's a good title for this episode. Effort over substance.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna say that shit. Yeah. I like that. I
Effort
like
over
that.
substance.
I like that. So I mean, that's all we're saying here. You know, Steve Harvey's on his own, telling that man that.
Yeah, I can't agree with that.
You shouldn't have told him that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
Steve, you fucking up 2019 right now. You fucked up with Monique when you said it was cool to coon for the money. Like, you ain't doing too good.
Y'all weigh in. You know, let us know how you feel about that. I mean, you heard the sound bite. Go check it out yourself. You know, but for me, my daughters will be raised with a backbone. They will be able to take care of themselves. They will not need to depend on another human being, you know what I'm saying, to be happy and to sustain themselves. Okay? And that being happy part is very serious because a lot of you women out there, you need a man to be happy. That is crazy. You need another person to make you happy. Figure that shit out, okay? I don't know how you're going to figure it out. Go seek some therapy, whatever the fuck it is. Figure that shit out because that's a problem. That's why these men are able to take advantage of you, okay? That's why that happens. Not to say niggas don't go through that shit too. Niggas do because I've seen that shit happen numerous times. Figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to segue to this out of this shit.
I say we just start going to the questions. What time we in? What time we in?
We're about an hour in. We're good.
All
Good. It's been real informative. The first.
Yo,
it's been real informative
crazy.
this episode. But yeah, what's one of the questions, bro? So let's let them know what we're going into.
We starting a little segment where we start asking people questions that want to be answered on the podcast and whatnot. So.
We're trying to involve you guys more.
Exactly. We're trying to get more in tune with the fans and the listeners and whatnot. So Show and I reached out, asked people to send us questions. So we got a whole ton of random questions.
Yeah. What you got?
So I'll ask, you just answer. So Belvie _BELLE_VIE asked, why are men afraid of commitment more than ever these days?
Too many baddies out here. Way too many.
The baddies making it hard?
It's way too hard.
Making it hard to
Way
decide?
too hard, son. Like, why would you want to settle down? It's very hard to even know when somebody's really about you. You know, everybody I'm married, but I do take a player's perspective when I'm outside checking y'all niggas out, because I do watch. My favorite thing is people watching. So just know I'm watching how y'all niggas move. And it's just, you could be, niggas is 40 still talking about, I'm chilling with this little 25-year-old, my nigga. What?
Is it okay if you look 25?
No. No. Yes, it is. Because that's youthful. That's beautiful. No, I'm just saying. The reason it's hard for niggas is because it's just too many things going on. Nobody really. It's too fast. You know, there's too much coming out your face.
The way things are moving nowadays.
Yeah, it's a rush.
So much content.
There's too much going on. Dudes can't even keep dudes don't even know themselves really. And you were talking about your life. You have like a 5-year goal that you can make happen in a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want this, that, and the third. It's like, yo, chill. You're trying to jump steps. Niggas like to take their time. If we could be 30, yes, we know that you women are on time clock. We get that. But in this day and age, what does the time clock matter?
I mean, I don't know. I think, to go off the other part of the question, I think men are more afraid to commit nowadays is because you don't want to commit to the wrong woman. Understand? So it's like you might commit to what you thought she was, and then once that title comes, you know, even women say that about men. We switch up.
Yeah.
After about
you get
4 to 8 weeks.
You get comfortable.
You get comfortable. The hair scarves aren't matching the underwear no more. Nothing like that.
Nigga, that's
she's coming to bed mismatching and shit. You know what I mean? She got the holy pants on. You're like, whoa. Like, come on, fam. Put on something sexy.
What happened? You used to be in lingerie.
Facts.
What happened to the lace?
Now you wearing polyester. Cotton underwear. Like,
wait,
come on, fam.
You wearing my shirt?
Word.
That's my shirt.
Word. That's mine.
Son.
That's mine.
That's crazy. But guess what? That's just part of being in a relationship. It really is part of a relationship. But no, I think you're right, man. It's just too much going on. There's no real answer because
I think everybody's different.
Yeah. But I will say this. If for us men, that what you said earlier about being afraid of the wrong one, that's why I had my 2-year rule. It was crazy when I was 19 saying it, but now that I'm 33, it sounds good to y'all, don't it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is how I was thinking at 19. It's a 2-year rule to deal with me.
Yeah.
Because that's literally what we're doing with each other in a relationship. You're dealing with each other.
Yeah.
How much can you deal with and what are you willing to deal with?
Yeah.
Because nobody's perfect.
Nope.
Y'all think we want to deal with your bullshit?
Nope.
You think we want to deal with whatever it is you're bringing to the table all the time?
Nope.
You got to look at it from both sides. Okay? So men are looking for certain things. Is some of it a little misogynistic?
That's funny because that's part of her next question.
Is what?
She said, what are some traits or characteristics about a woman that makes her unapproachable?
Unapproachable? You talk too damn much.
Cigarettes.
That too.
I don't like cigarettes.
You could burn.
You could smoke weed, yeah. You can smoke anything else. I just don't want you smoking cigarettes.
Don't do that.
It smells awful and disgusting.
Ugh.
And it's like the worst smell in the world because it never leaves your clothes. And you walk around smelling like nicotine and fire. Like smoke. Like, no.
Yeah, nah.
No thanks.
You can't. I don't like coffee drinkers.
Coffee drinkers?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I would say I pay attention. I used to pay attention to women's social media, like the pictures you post. If you post in thirst traps all the time, how often you're posting thirst traps, like the ass on the sink and shit, shit like that. Like, oh, I actually got an ass on the sink pic. Unfollow. That's not even a contender. I don't even want that problem.
Nah, I'm not gonna put that on them. I'm not gonna put that on it because we take off our shirts all the time. We know what we do.
But we don't always put it on social media. That's the difference.
Nowadays, niggas.
Because I feel like everybody who takes a picture, you look at those pictures before you post and like, nah, this gonna kill the gram.
It's gonna kill the gram.
This gonna kill the gram. Let me put this in the story. I don't want to post this on the page, but
I can't agree with that one.
Okay,
I can't agree with that because
I feel like your social media is
you can't take away the fun from what a girl does from being a girl. That's
it's not. I'm not taking away your fun, but I think
to
I could
them
tell.
It's fun, bro. Like it's for us niggas, but really just for shorties. Like a shorty thing.
But think about it, right? Your Twitter is a branch of your personality, right?
You said Instagram, not Twitter.
All right.
Twitter is different.
All right. Instagram also, right? Because you're only going to post what you feel comfortable, right?
Yeah.
So if you post some half naked shit,
that's what she's comfortable with.
Exactly. That's cool for you, but I got to unfollow you because I know I don't want to be tempted or nothing.
Tempted to do what?
Hit her up.
Why not?
Because if you're single and you see those type of women on there, you're not talking to them based off of interests.
No, that's wrong too. That's a wrong mindset to have.
You're based off of lust.
That's a wrong interest. Wait, right? So you wait. You don't want to lust after the person you're looking at that you want to talk to?
Nah, because I think lust will cloud your judgment.
Nah, bro, I gotta lust after you. If I don't look, I still lust after my wife. Okay, I'm gonna fuck what y'all talking about. You should be if you don't lust after the person that you're interested in, what's the point of you even going with them? Because that desire to want them sexually is gonna die. Lust is sexual.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's an attraction. That's what attraction is. When you lust, you're attracted to them. When you have what is it called? When you're your crush. A crush is lust.
Is it?
It is. When you like somebody, you lust for them.
But you might like somebody just from being around them.
That's just like that's platonic.
That's not lust.
No, that's platonic because you ain't trying to get at them like that.
Exactly. So but you can be attracted to them after that.
The person that you are talking to,
your
attraction is also sexual. That's included.
True.
You take that away, you're just kind of like, I like being around them in general.
Yeah.
Human nature. Human nature. So for the booty shot, I'm with it because I'm like,
he said from the booty shot.
I need that's what's up. But I'm not gonna put you in the box and say you're not the type of person that I'm trying to wife. I don't know you. You could be smart. You could be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I'm not gonna put you in
Nah,
that box.
a doctor would know.
How
A
you
future
know?
doctor would know not to post no ass on the sink shots.
Well, no, a future, no, a doc, no. You want to know? The only reason why they don't post those shots on the gram
Why?
is career wise.
Okay.
but then niggas get that shit though.
True.
Okay, so that's
True.
what I'm
If you
saying.
sending me that's lit. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we shouldn't put these women in a box for that.
Okay.
Don't do that. 'Cause you don't know the blessings you're missing. Don't put the box.
Okay, I got another question for y'all. It's gonna be good so that we could chop these up and I could tag these people.
Yeah.
Manlos, MANLOZ, Juice, JUICE2 asked, if a gay guy requested feet pictures from you for $50, would you send them?
You can get my feet all day, my nigga. You can get my feet all day, my nigga.
I don't know if I want nobody having a picture of my feet.
Yo,
fam.
if you want them niggas, word, bro.
For real?
You can get them shits, nigga.
Damn.
What?
Yeah, it is money.
Yeah,
It is money.
He's not asking for a dick pic, my
It
nigga.
is money.
He's asking for my feet.
Yeah, socks.
Yeah, I bet.
You can take the feet.
What angle
Go
you
ahead.
want? What
You
angle
can
you
have
want,
that.
my nigga? You
You
want
can
the
have
heel?
that.
All of that shit. What you want, my nigga? I give you the heel, the toe. I spread my toes for you. Whatever you need, my nigga. Whatever you want, my nigga.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nah, that's my cutoff. I'm like, yeah, take it like this with lotion. Take it like this.
What you need, bro? What you need?
Okay.
What you need?
Next guy was Marv, right?
Yeah, Marv.
Messy Marv. Marv asked, when is it okay to start talking to your boy's ex and how do you go about it? You a foul nigga. You a foul nigga, fam. I just need you to know you a foul nigga.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
you put it like this. I'll give it to you from my perspective. If they dated longer than 3 months, you can't fuck with her. 3 months, that means 90 days. They've done a lot within those 3 months, a lot of fucking, a few dates. He might have met a few people or she may have met a few of his people, so they kind of got that kind of interaction out the way. So you kind of got to leave that alone. If it's after more than 3 months, anything before 3 months, I feel like it's fair game.
I don't even. Real talk, all my niggas' exes. Yeah, I don't. Yo, listen, I was never close to none of my niggas' exes.
Yeah,
None of my niggas, even when they were dating them.
I didn't want to be around them.
Yeah.
If that's your girl,
That's your girl.
I'm dapping you up and I'm keeping it pushing.
Keeping it moving,
I'm
right?
like, oh, all right, you with shorty today? All right, my nigga.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
out.
it.
Boom, gone.
Even then, if we're out together, like, it's protection.
Yeah, like I'm walking up in front of y'all.
Yeah, it's a protection type thing.
No, I'm walking ahead of them. Like they back here. I'm walking ahead of them. Like
My boys got mad exes, right? And literally, they know I'm not reaching out ever like that.
never.
If you reach out to something, hey, how you doing?
Only if
what's
I'm
up?
trying to get in touch with them.
And it's usually when they want something done or something like that. It's not. And my boys are cool. Like, I'm like, oh, yo, I don't have to tell my nigga that, she hit me up. But it's been a long enough time. It's not like we didn't have a rapport prior. It was never like that. So if you hit me up, I know it's something that needs to be done or something like that. You see what I'm saying? There's a reason for this. It's not a random, oh, what's up? You trying to chill? Bitch, are you crazy? Like, I don't care how long y'all, my nigga, you be broken on my nigga. I'm not going to go get drinks with you. You know what I'm saying? It's not happening. It ain't happening when y'all were together. Even unless he's there too. Like, I don't need to do that. If we're there at the club, that's the only time where like, oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, all right, cool. Get a drink and you walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like you standing beside her the whole night, you hanging out in a cool so she can put you on Snapchat or some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you can't be that close to you can't be that close to your man's ex, bro.
You gotta dap up your man's ex. I mean, your man's girl. You gotta dap up your man's girl, or you give him like a sideways hug. You never give him two arms. I'm gonna let y'all know that now.
Well, I don't know.
That's guy etiquette.
I don't know about that because in the Caribbean and African culture, bro, we hug. Bro.
See, I'm tall, so it's different when that hug looks to me.
This nigga, shut the fuck up. With
Her
your
chest,
bullshit.
her head is here. Yeah, so I gotta give you the side hug.
Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense.
Because that's gonna look a little wild.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's gonna look a little wild. Let's keep it at a buck.
Yeah, now we hugging we hug my boys, girls, and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. I got another question. How would you feel if a guy got your twin sisters pregnant at the same time?
Oh, yeah, I know y'all seen the pictures going around the
I posted
gram
that picture.
and Twitter. This nigga's wild, son.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's still alive from the Pops. If the Pops is around, nigga, you are going through it. And that's, first of all, I ain't mad for him smashing the sisters. But I am wild at the little, worried about the sisters' mentality.
Yeah.
Y'all mental health has got to be crazy. If y'all both know y'all messing with this nigga, and he got both of y'all pregnant. And y'all are both cool with that shit.
And he posted the picture.
With
both of y'all right there pregnant with the belly bumps. Like
crazy. That's some Game of Thrones type shit right there, bro. That's a wild situation.
That's a wild situation.
Can you imagine that baby shower? This nigga is in between both of your daughters, my nigga.
No, but it's still a concept of, damn, that's your child's father too?
That dog.
I think they didn't know.
I don't know. I just don't know if I'd be comfortable with it. Because I
wouldn't be.
think about it. That's your sisters.
Yeah.
You got to come look at this nigga like, that's some fly shit, but fuck you. Hey, I don't know. I don't know how it plays out because I've never done that. So,
Look, man.
Technically, it's no.
But isn't that what you're always scared of? Like when you were young, like when you wanted to fuck one sister, you wanted to fuck the other sister, but you never wanted to get them pregnant.
I never fucked sisters. I did fuck cousins.
I never got sisters or cousins.
I got cousins, bro. That was nice.
Damn.
Thank you. That was real nice. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I ain't even gonna say nothing on that one. That was crazy.
Let me see. Who's sneakier, men or women?
Women.
Women are sneakier? I think men are.
Nah.
I think women are just better at it.
What's the point? What are you talking about? They're better. That's all that means.
They're sneakier?
Yes. Yes.
I think they're sneakier.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Dog, they are definitely sneakier
like
than we
sneaking around and stuff?
They're way better.
Okay.
Because guess what? As much as niggas, because we could call on, you know how you be like, oh, you're not calling my mans. I was with him last week. Yeah. Shorties don't have to do that at all. They got their own language, my nigga. They call their homegirl.
True.
Just start saying some wild shit. The homegirl go pick up on that and be like, yeah, niggas don't know nothing.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
You know, no. You know what? You know what it is? Men, we do have that code, but our thing is we make it
obvious.
Yeah, like we'll start talking like,
yeah.
No, we'll be like this, like, yo. And you be like, oh,
real quick.
And the girls know, like, all right, these niggas talking about some shit. Yeah. They don't want us to know.
Yeah, nigga.
They'll just pick up the phone like, yo.
Yeah.
Where were you last night? They'll be like, yo, we was gay.
Yo, easy. Yeah. We don't know nothing,
yeah,
bro.
We kind of stupid on
Women
that.
got that shit on lock because their friend will ride for them. You know what I'm saying? They gonna cover them tracks quick, and we don't do enough homework like they do. We're not trying to be FBI. We after a couple of yells and screams and a couple rah-rah-rahs, they go, all right, chill, I believe you. We good. We don't want to do too much. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't really have concrete proof. They go off nothing on us, and we get caught up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why they better, bro. That's why I gotta tell you straight up. I watched them get better at the game, nigga. Real, nigga. Dog, there's only 2 or 3 women, and there's only like 2 women that I'm terrified of in this game, nigga. I ain't gonna shout. I ain't getting that kind of love.
I feel you.
I ain't getting that kind of love. But
don't
there's 2
speak
of them
that.
I'm not gonna. 2 of them that terrify me, cause I just peep their game, and I have to respect it, cause the shit they put these niggas through. I'm like, damn, son, y'all niggas never just didn't see that, and then when they did see it, she still flipped it. They still came out. I still took them that big ass L, nigga.
And that's what hurts our pride.
Oh my God! And at the end of the day, there's nothing they can do about it.
No.
You got. Oh.
I'll give you one last question.
Yeah.
It's a random one. What's your top 5 rap albums of all time?
Ooh.
All right, so it'll go between Show and I. We could do our 5, right? And you throw out one, I'll throw out one. Whichever one's better, we'll leave that on our top 5 together list. Feel me?
This is rough.
I think, let me see which one I'm going to go with right now. Top 5 of all fucking time.
That you love. That's for you.
Top 5 rap albums, it says also.
Yeah, rap albums. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nope. I got one. Damn.
Yeah.
Flesh of My Flesh.
Ooh.
Flesh of My Flesh is in my top 5 of all time. DMX, Flesh of My Flesh.
Oh. That's crazy.
Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. All my niggas get down
like what?
Fam.
Oh, well.
Fam.
I'm going to have to stay in that same lane.
Boom. Fuck it.
Not Flesh of My Flesh.
Okay.
X is Dark as Hell is hot, man.
That can't be better than Flesh of My
That's
Flesh.
way better, bro. Way more bangers.
It's Dark as Hell. What?
Way more bangers, bro. Way more bangers. What?
But are the lyrics hitting? Like,
yes.
Right.
Nigga, what?
I don't know.
Nigga, you couldn't fuck with me on the day I was listening to DMX on that album, bro. You was not fuck with me. My whole energy was different.
Okay.
After listening to ATF, X is coming for you, The Omen, all of that shit, you was not fucking with me, dog.
I feel like those songs are corny songs for like movies. X gonna give it to you. But that song's corny.
That's not that. The ATF is not that.
I thought you said X was coming for you.
X is coming is 1, 2. X
Oh,
is coming
okay.
for you.
Yeah.
That shit is brawling. Son.
Okay.
That last part.
I'll give you. I you know what? I'll
That shit.
I'll compromise. I'll give you that one.
That shit is crazy.
Start your next one.
Eminem's Infinite.
Fuck Eminem. Eminem ain't get on no list with me. Fuck that motherfucker.
I'm gonna give it to him.
Hell no. He's not better than Blueprint. His album's not better than Blueprint.
I said the Infinite, bro.
What's the Infinite? That's the album?
Eminem's first real album.
I'm good. It's not better than no Jay-Z album. I'm gonna say Blueprint.
I didn't say it was.
I'm say Blueprint.
All right.
Can he beat the Blueprint? Can that album beat the Blueprint?
Yes.
That album can beat the Blueprint?
Lyrically, it's his first project.
All right, so Reasonable Doubt. So that's better than Reasonable Doubt?
No.
I asked you, but I said any Jay-Z album. The top two Jay-Z albums of all time, everybody always says, is The Blueprint and Reasonable Doubt. Period. He's not better than Reasonable Doubt at all. He's not better than Reasonable Doubt. All right, well, I'll put Reasonable Doubt.
Damn, you took my shit.
Because those are the two Jay-Z albums, bro. Like,
yeah.
Big Pimpin' was on Blueprint and shit, bro. Like, that shit was fire. Sonically and everything. Blueprint was amazing.
Damn.
So now it's like, I know it can't be Reasonable Doubt, ever. Like, there's not many albums that can beat that shit.
Nah, Reasonable Doubt is still a banger.
Let me see. 3.
Man.
A third one. Rap. Fuck.
Yeah.
Rap. It's hard, yo. There's so many.
Jeezy. Thug Motivation 101.
Yeah, I gotta give you that. That's on my top 5.
Yeah.
I can't even lie.
That was.
Because that shit still gets me hype.
Still gets me hype.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I went
rough.
from old school Chevy. Yo, let me chill. Let me chill.
What's up, nigga? Snoop Dogg did Juice.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was that Doggy Style? That's what it's called, right? Doggy Style?
Yeah, the first album. Yeah.
All right, that's a top 5. I have to because
it just introduced you to that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because Snoop gave you that.
All right, so I'll raise you one.
Okay.
You got Doggy Style. I'll say, is that better than Biggie Life After Death?
No.
So Biggie Life After Death.
This nigga.
Yo, because it was that or Ready to Die, and I'm like, Ready to Die was cool, but Life After Death had 10 Crack Commandments and shit. Like, I remember when Biggie died and having a double set cassette, nigga. Like, I'm old now. I realize it.
You see what's going on.
Like, I remember the double side cassette. It had the booklet in it, but you had to flip open each side to take the cassette out. Like, I remember that shit. So
yeah, man.
That album resonates with me too. Like, I could play that right now and start just reciting the lyrics. It's crazy.
Who you got?
Who's another one?
Oh man. I gotta say Big Pun. Is it Big Pun? No.
What album?
Oh no, my bad. Fat Joe. Cartagena, whatever the fuck that shit is.
Don Corleone?
Yeah. Is it Don
Corleone? I can't remember what it is. Fat Joe?
Because the old Fat Joe, like when he was with Big Pun, Fat Joe. Yeah.
Nah, you know what? I got one for that. I'm going to say.
Yeah, Don Cartagena. Yeah.
I'm going to throw up 2. I'm going to say either The Massacre or Get Rich or Die Trying.
Ooh, yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Both of those are amazing.
Amazing. 50's definitely your top 5.
I bought both of those.
We'll put it like 7 already. It was like on 7, nigga.
Facts. Yo, I remember that album, yo. Like,
I
both
still
of them.
play Many Men, nigga.
I still play them both.
Still need that shit, yo. Boy. Yo, I wish you could play them shits because that'd be an ill drop right now.
So
nigga.
Get Rich or Die Trying?
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Get Rich or Die
That's
Trying.
definitely going to be on there forever.
Because those are like his 2 best albums ever to me, yo. Yeah.
That's why I play it all the time.
Yeah, man. It had everything on there.
Wish death upon me.
Massacre was so smooth.
Yeah, it was real smooth. Yeah.
That was like his. Yes, that was his grown man album.
Dog.
That was his grown man album.
Who else we got?
God gave me power.
Ooh, boy. You in your bag right now.
He really is. He really
He's in
is.
his bag right now.
He really is. All right,
shit.
so
Who else we got?
how much time we in?
We're a buck 20.
All right, so let's wrap it up to fucking. I'll ask this: what's one quote y'all want to leave people with? You can look through your phone if you need to, but just a quote.
We'll talk about it before we end, anyways.
Okay.
So there's a quote that I did want to say, but it comes from an event that I went to, and I forgot to even speak about it. So I'll speak about it after we do this real quick.
Okay.
One quote. Jesus Christ.
You got a quote, Buddha? All right, hold on.
Let Buddha get set it off. Go ahead, Buddha.
Let me get the camera for you.
Oh shit, I'm on camera now, guys. What's up? It's Buddha World.
It's Buddha World.
Yeah, so this is important. That's why I saved this quote for today. It's something I think about pretty regularly these days, and it came from one of the advertisers from Wall Street and shit. So he said, "Life is pain. Anyone that tries to tell you otherwise is selling you something."
Okay. All right. Yeah, that was deep. That was deep.
All you gotta do is just focus. You want to go show? You want me to go next?
Nah, go ahead. I've been thinking.
Okay. I'll give you a quote that I have posted on my.
You sprung this on me. That wasn't on post.
That's good. You know what I mean?
That wasn't on pre-production.
I'm on my toes. You know what I mean? Let me see. My quote I posted on my Facebook the other day. It just spoke to me. I said, "Promote what you love instead of bashing what you hate." Because a lot of times I feel like a lot of people put on social media things they hate. Oh, I hate dudes that do this. Oh, I hate when chicks be doing this. But why not promote? Use that energy for something positive. Like promote somebody's business or your boy taking pictures or a show with his mobile podcast. Plug it. What's the name?
Podcall. Finally got a name. Podcall, y'all.
See? You know what I mean? Spend that energy doing something positive instead of putting that negativity out there because it affects your subconscious throughout the day.
Yes, it does.
You know what I mean? So that's my quote.
Facts. Oh, man. That was pretty good. Both of y'all was pretty good. Y'all got me on the fly. You got me. Oh,
I was like, let me switch up the energy today.
Let me see what I got for y'all niggas. What do I live? What do I live by? Oh, damn.
Hard, right?
This is hard. Nigga.
It's hard.
Because
words mean something.
It's gonna make sense to me, and that's the thing. Like it's coming from me. It's gonna make sense to me. Fuck the bullshit. Block out the noise.
It don't matter. Yeah.
Fuck the bullshit. Block out the noise. That's it.
Now, what does that mean though for you?
For me, that's me. Like fuck the bullshit. Block out the noise. Pretty much saying it don't matter what's going on out here. You still gotta do what you gotta do. That's it. If you know me, I don't let nothing that's going through my life bother me like that. I'm not saying that I don't go through my emotional roller coaster, but I don't let that shit stop what I'm doing. Because at the end of the day, what I'm doing is what's gonna feed me, it's gonna take care of me. So if that's it. You gotta pretty much stay focused. But when you say fuck the bullshit and block out the noise, you're focused.
Yeah, I feel like I use that on you. Like your quote I use a lot because I think this girl asked me the other day, she was like, yo, you always busy. Like when you're not at work, you're editing. And if you're not editing, you're doing the podcast. You're not doing the podcast, you're like spending time with your family. Like, yo, the grind don't stop.
Grind don't stop, man.
Like I'm trying to be successful. So it's like.
This isn't a game.
You know what I mean? Like I'm still going to do podcast shit here and there. I'm going to do pictures for other people. I'm still going to edit our pictures and all that. Facts. But I'm still going to give time to Buddha sometimes when he might need a little therapy session or... Go see my niece and nephews and all that shit.
Sam and I, it's mostly text messages here and there.
Facts.
And then we see each other on Sundays when we record now.
Facts.
We told y'all we don't really talk like that.
No.
We're both very, very busy people, but y'all see the energy that we have for each other and the love we have for each other when we link up.
Facts.
That's what successful people do. They stay busy.
Yep.
There's a lot of noise out here and you guys pay attention to it, and I see that.
Yep.
You want to please everybody. You want everybody to be happy. Listen, man, successful people don't do that.
Can't.
There's just no time in the world, and your time is precious.
I tell women, you either want a man who's successful with a little bit of time, or you want a man with a whole lot of time that's not doing anything. You gotta pick and choose because if I'm successful, we're gonna be successful.
It's part of the bag. It's part of the package.
That's what it is.
It's part of the package, man. So yeah, block out the noise. Fuck the bullshit.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
And those are our quotes of the day. We're gonna make quotes and keep putting them shits out every week to make y'all comment.
I'm gonna do my homework now. 'Cause he just put that on me. So that's
I feel like it's something that we can always post on our shit. You know what I mean?
Facts. We need that. Let them know what motivational too.
Facts.
We live through shit.
Facts. We all been through shit.
Hell yeah.
We all been on this earth more than 2 decades. So that means you have some type of knowledge or wisdom that you can pass off to somebody. That's all it is.
We gotta build each other up.
Facts.
Before we end, I wanted to talk about the event that I went to, the larger than. I don't want to fuck it up. My bad. I don't want to fuck it up. Let's go. What was it called? Let me see. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Larger than life.
Nah. It was Sarah Gardner Museum. My bad, y'all. I'm horrible. I just went to this event too, and I already forgot about it. It's fucking crazy. But hold on, I have the ticket. I'm tripping.
What was the event? You don't know what the event was called?
Yeah, I don't want to fuck up the name of it. That's what it is. I don't want to fuck up the name of it. Oh, it was about creative resilience. It was over at the Gardner Museum over by Fenway, next to Simmons College, and it was moderated by Ariel Gray. You know, she's a journalist from out here.
Okay.
She be moving, and the panelist people were was Fonte from Little Brother, Pro Black, Roxbury native, and Ellie the chef. She's been on PBS cooking channel. I forgot what that was, and they were just talking about the creative resilience that they go through. With being who they are and where they are now, and the trials and tribulations that they went through, questioning themselves and trying to figure out how to get to the next step. Even though they're successful, there's still levels that they're trying to get to. Like it's just and how they pretty much try to do their best to block out the noise, like I said earlier, and push forward. And Fonte said he went through a whole lot. Like because he sings and all of that. He went through a whole lot to get to where he's at now, where it's not even really his art that he does. It's more he does these speaking engagements, and that's what's feeding him pretty much because there's more money. He's like, that's where you want to get to, where you're doing other things besides what you started with, because now you're developing your portfolio.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that Fonte spoke about, and how a lot of times music is going on his head all the time, but sometimes for him to get it down, he needs a clean area. He needs, to take a shower or something like that, like depending on the mood he's in or what he's trying to write, all of that. So it was just, and Ellie was just talking about her process, how, the first person she had as a head chef didn't teach her nothing. And then the next person she was working underneath taught her everything that she needed to know, and how, it helped her. So it helped her give her the confidence to cook what she loved, and everything like that. So it was just great to see these people who are like we could touch, still going through this process, and then saying that there's no glass ceiling pretty much for what you can accomplish if you put your mind to it. And that, yes, there will be trials and tribulations, and you just have to be able to stay strong in your belief that your talent will take you somewhere.
Yeah. Like your talent outweighs those trials and tribulations.
Exactly. How much do you love it? And Pro Black, who started the Humanity for Artists in '91, apparently. So he's a Roxbury native. I didn't know that. That really fascinated me. He was like a quiet storm. The whole night gave up that real Roxbury vibe. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But when he spoke with elegance, and he spoke with intellect, and let people know excuse me, to let people know, like, yeah, it went from a time where he was getting in trouble doing a graffiti to now where his graffiti is
art.
Yeah, is impacting the community, and people coming up to him telling him how much that his art really impacted their life and changed their viewpoint on certain things. He sees these little kids, how he sees these little kids, taking pictures with his graffiti art and everything, how it's changed his mentality. Yeah. And now he's doing things to change his neighborhood's mentality, and that's how he gives back. Now.
If it ain't urban, it ain't right.
Facts.
Because if you look and pay attention, urban culture influences everything. And it's scary.
It's scary, bro.
Because they're afraid for the urban culture coming from us. But when one of theirs comes into urban culture and brings it back to them, it's cool.
It's cool.
You know what I mean? That's odd to me.
So we have to love what's around us. Yeah. Because they're taking everything and flipping it and selling it back to us.
Yeah. That's why I'm going to say this. I got so tired of seeing that Fox newscaster dance.
Oh my God.
Right? When I seen Complex post that video,
fucked up.
I laughed at it the first time, but then after he made a second video the next day, I was like, all right, Complex, now you're fucking up the culture with this shit.
Yeah, you're doing too much.
because they know what they're doing. They're gonna start keep sharing it or posting up there, so that way we start sharing it, liking it, and the next thing you know, now we're accepting this dude just
He's
making
gonna
fun
blow
of
up.
us.
He's gonna blow up.
Exactly.
He's gonna be everywhere.
Exactly.
Good Morning America, all of that wild shit.
I don't see none of these people blowing up off of square dancing.
Nope.
I don't see none of that shit at all. But when they come over here and get Millie Rock, it's supposed to be like,
And
oh
we're
shit,
impressed.
that's dope. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm not impressed.
You know how
Keep
many
that
niggas
over
know?
there.
I mean, how many niggas we know getting Millie Rock better than this nigga?
Yeah,
Fuck out of here.
Keep that out of
Give
my
us our
section.
coins, nigga.
I don't want to see that person.
Yeah, give us
That's
our
just
coins.
me.
Yeah, I feel him the same way. Give
You know
us
what I
our
mean?
coins, yo. Put one of our niggas on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That niggas, these niggas on the block with Millie Rock every day.
Because I went to his Instagram, right? And it's weird because it's really him being popular off of
Imitating our shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he imitates the athletes what they wear to the game. So he'll make his own shit and wear like the same shit that Russell Westbrook wore. Like it's weird. Like so to me it just seems like you're making a mockery.
That's
of our
clown shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's real clown shit. Nah, we're not. That shit ain't sliding over here, man. Fuck
Like
outta
that's his
here.
page. Look at his page. When you scroll through it. My bad. Look at it. He does the side-by-side pictures of the athletes. He'll wear the same outfits of them and shit.
Yeah,
He'll do like the
nah.
little funny dances that the
Yeah,
kids are
nah.
doing.
Nah.
Like Millie rocking or the Nay Nay and shit.
And the thing is, all these people are black that he's copying.
Exactly.
Go copy your folk. man.
That's all I'm saying.
Come on, son.
So to me, it seems like, yo, you making it seem like if you do all this shit that black people do, you'll blow up too. He's trying to make it cool for his kids. Exactly.
Come on,
but look,
son. Come on, yo.
he's doing all the shit that the athletes are doing and what they're wearing. Yeah, that's his page.
That's his page.
That's his actual page.
Yeah.
He performed at a Charlotte Hornets game because of the dance that he did on TV for the Weather Station.
If a black person tried to do it to a white person,
It wouldn't work, bro. Guess what? Oh well, Lil Nas doing that shit now. With Old Town Road.
Lil Nas got country in his soul, man.
He got that for real. And we gotta shout out Nelly because he be doing that shit too.
I'm not saying he's trolling, but it's like
The response is interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is exactly because
He
because he didn't have enough country in it.
then they got Billy Ray Cyrus on the
Now what are you gonna do? Yeah,
And that should let you know how they feel.
exactly. That's what we trying to explain to you before we started recording. You know what I mean? It's they're giving off a spectrum or they're giving off the visibility of how they want us to look. Yeah. Us to look and sound. So no, we don't want that young black urban nappy headed kid over here in country music beating us with that song when nobody knows who he is.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He don't got enough country in it. What the fuck does that mean? I never heard that.
He's
for
a country ass little nigga, yo.
I never heard that as a category for
Ever.
any music, bro.
Ever.
I didn't hear them say, yo, Miley Cyrus ain't enough hip hop to be in this song with Mike Will Made It.
Facts.
They let that shit rock.
Yeah.
But as soon as we go over there, it's something totally different.
It's a whole different ball game.
But if you look at
It's just wrong, bro. Period. It's just wrong. It's just wrong.
I pointed at it. I'm showing you it's wrong.
Yeah,
but
it's just wrong.
It's people don't want to fuck up their money. And that's what I don't like.
Mm-hmm. You got to take a
Exactly.
stand.
That's why Kevin. I know we getting off topic and we
Nah, that's
wrapping
good.
it
Go
up.
ahead.
But that's why Kevin Hart isn't meshing with the black community anymore because nobody finds his comedy funny anymore because it's too PC. What made you pop for us, you don't do anymore. You're doing comedy for
Them.
other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're doing it for them now. So that's why the black people in the black community are like, yo, this shit is trash. I'm not watching Kevin Hart. That's why when he comes to Boston, I'm like, I'm not going to see that shit. I know I'm not going to laugh. It's corny. You guys are going for the Kevin Hart that you used to see, but when you leave, you're like, it wasn't that funny. I mean, it's cool. He had some parts.
And we're not saying that we don't like Kevin Hart. We just want him to get back to his bag.
Yeah.
That's it, my nigga.
I'm not saying you got to make no rude and outrageous jokes or nothing, but get back to what we liked about you. Because now that you're up on this pedestal, you're doing it for them. You're not doing it for us.
We still love Dave Chappelle.
Facts.
We still love Dave Chappelle.
Loves Dave Chappelle.
And
like
he's
a
always
motherfucker.
been intellectual with his shit. His delivery's always
and
been
he
crazy.
knows that he's going to get controversy, but the thing about that
He's not
Jimmy
selling his
Foxx
soul.
said, he's like, yo, we need comedians to say the shit that y'all are afraid to say.
That's what comedy is.
That's what comedy is.
Yeah.
Like he said,
there's actually a clip of one of the Wayne's brothers. I think
oh yeah, he said fuck you.
Yeah, he said fuck you.
fuck you. I don't
Facts.
care what your opinion is about me. I don't care if you like me. I don't
Yup.
want to be liked. I don't want to be loved.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to say what the fuck I want to say. I want
That's
to be
my job.
respected.
That's my job.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I want to be respected. I don't care about being loved and none of that shit. I want people to know, yo, Buddha, you may not like this shit about him, but I gotta respect Buddha for what he does and what he
stands
says.
on- he stands on his
his
shit.
morals and
Yeah.
his principles. That's what I'm always about. That's why people will be like, "Yo, Sam's change." I'm like, "Nigga, I'm supposed to change. I ain't supposed to be ignorant my whole life. I'm still gonna have ignorant areas, but just because I don't agree with y'all on this topic, don't mean I'm pussy.
Word.
Like, chill out, beloved.
Word, fam.
Relax.
And on that note,
Facts.
we're going to get to Battle of the Vibes.
Battle of the vibes.
Thank you for all the questions. You gave us a nice little conversation. So, like we said, the first month of every month, first weekend of every month, it will be Sam and I. And then moving forward, you get back to the guests. We get to, shed light on people doing things out here. And that goes for everybody. It's not just podcasters and artists. We're looking for everybody doing something.
Yep.
We showing a lot of love to the podcast because they don't have an area to get their shit noticed.
Yep.
There's a lot of them out here popping up, and they're great personalities. There's an audience for everybody. That's what I will say to the other podcasters. There's an audience for everybody. You just gotta know how to engage your audience, and it's gonna take time.
Yep.
This shit took us time, and everybody that's been doing it. Joe Budden's been recording for 6 years.
6-7 years.
Yep.
It's just finally took off.
Just finally took off. You know
After
what I'm
he
saying?
changed his name and everything.
Everything.
Because it used to be, I'll name this podcast later, which
Yep.
a lot of fake, podcast fans, they don't realize.
Yeah. Y'all just hopped on the bandwagon now.
Exactly.
So imagine that. So just continue working, keep hustling, and that's for the artists and everybody that's being creative. We want everybody to get their shine.
Yep.
But you gotta be on your shit though. This ain't
Yeah,
no
I'm not going to just shout you out because you're doing it.
Ain't no favors.
Yeah.
We gotta really respect what you're doing. And we do respect what all of y'all doing because there is a hard grind out here.
Yep.
So who you got for this week, Sam?
I'm going to go with PDRX. I let my man Buddha hear him already. You know what I mean? His name is PRDX.King on SoundCloud. The song is called Chakra's Our Escape.
When you
Let that
allow
rock.
somebody else to either hand you the glue or put the glue on the pieces or hold the pieces together, if that person leaves, you're back to ground zero. So if you need to build a wall so that you can take your time and put your shit back together, well, then that's what you need to do, and that's okay.
It's Ken, yo. Growing up, I had to feed into that cocky shit. I find a walkie-talkie and then walk up on some cocky shit. Go find a hobby. There ain't no time to look so sloppy. Got some twins up in the lobby. If you try to jack the Audi, contemplate just like an audible. Make that shit seem logical. They say that I'm unstoppable. The way I carry pots of gold, I got to know who's responsible for all this toxic growth. I got the flow. Trying to dodge the road that don't involve the code impossible. Trying to dodge the mold, don't let the rotten fold your ramen. No, smoke a high grade, man, that's an honor roll. Taínos be Haitian and niggas be hating. So we waking and baking until we on a vacation. Riding first class, I skip my first class. I don't prefer that. They saying that I'm drippy and fly just like the bird bath. I heard that. Deliver what we cooking like it's DoorDash. And I'ma say fire until I'm burnt ash. Cause I earned that. Yo, I'm trying to do this for the kids in the city of the sin. Reparations from within will allow us to win. We ain't privileged. We are the luck that shoot like playing sitting ducks. And if we carry lots of bucks, they lock us up till time is up. And I've been trying hard to stay out of trouble. And I've been begging for some change like niggas up in Ruggles. And I've been sticking to my circle like a fucking huddle. They always asking for rebuttals just to find your rubble. You better know that I called it, I'm on it. I'm fire with the flow, niggas calling me a sonic. Don't rest upon it, keep it in your pocket. I'm out here rolling L's, ain't gon' stop it or drop it, I'll pop it. Like a zit accomplished by a convict, accomplish the nonsense that be keeping us hostage. Third eye wide, my mind be seeping through chakras. I fly high when I know the Mary is poppin'. Move away, fade away. We just out here getting paid. Twist the fate, let's escape. We about to open gates. Second take, never hate. Bitch, I'm out here never late. Lift the weights, move the plates. See our chakras, our escape. Move away, fade away. We just out here getting paid. Twist the fate, let's escape. We about to open gates. Second take, never hate. Bitch, I'm out here never late. Lift the weights, move the plates. See our chakras, our escape.
That's PRDX.King.
Yeah.
Chakra's Our Escape.
Yo, he got a new fan in me. That shit was hard.
Fire.
That shit was tough.
Fire.
Real pro era vibes.
Definitely. It wasn't like that. he's rushing his shit.
Nah,
like he
he
took
was
his
cooling.
time. He was listening. He was just bopping.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah. He's saying
he
some
was
shit.
in his bag. He was
Yeah, I fuck with him.
I fuck with
That's
him.
rap.
Too. Yeah, that's rap.
That's rap. But that's one of the
rap.
people that you don't hear about, right?
Mm.
But he should be starting to be mentioned in this conversation.
Facts. I want to see him perform this kind of vibe. Yeah, I want to see him perform.
Like if he would have
kind of
performed
vibe.
that soundbite shit, they would have some more competition.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of these shows out here, they got to start getting different artists now. Like get other artists like I never heard of.
There's
like
too
the
many out here
shit.
too. There's a lot out here, man. That need that shine,
Yeah.
man. Need some time. Well, we the A&Rs now, I guess. I guess we gonna do our job, baby. You know, free of charge too, nigga.
Facts.
So show us love when you see us on the block, nigga. Oh, shit. I'm gonna play Notebook P. Shout out to Amanda Shea. I found this on her page. She was playing her stories.
Okay.
And I went to go. That song caught me, and I was like, I want to go check them out. So this is Focus. I guess it's 2019. Just came out. It's Notebook P. Focus.
I'm trying to save myself from me, but my mind's gone somewhere hard to reach. Satisfaction, just a fraction. My attraction to your passion. Took my cake and ate it, made you hurt. Repercussions on my just desires. Oh, now I gotta focus. Oh, now I gotta focus. 'Cause I can't see no one but you. Oh, now I gotta focus. But I gotta focus less on you. But I gotta focus less on you. The hardest thing to do, cold turkey, must be amused you curse me. Oh, karma, God, no mercy. No mercy, no. Took my cake and ate it, made you hurt. Whoa. Repercussions on my just desires. Oh, now I gotta focus. Oh, now I gotta focus. 'Cause I can't see no one but you. Oh, now I gotta focus. But I gotta focus less on you. 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 But I gotta focus less on you.
Totally different styles.
Yeah. That was Notebook P. Focus. Listen, that was a vibe, man. Yo, we got some good picks this week, nigga. We went into our bag a little bit. Show different vibes, man.
Totally different vibe this week.
Man. So that's like we said, man, the battle of the vibes. It's not a competition between the artists. It's just me and Sam doing what we do. We love competition, so we just do something between ourselves. It's for y'all to get heard at the end of the day. You know, don't take it personal about nothing. Okay, both of these songs right here and all songs that were played prior, they've all been bangers. You know, I don't think we made a bad choice on any song lately because I know the people would have told us already.
Yep.
That, you know what I'm saying? So
We've been doing good.
Doing good. Which, like I said, we're doing our best to pay attention. And who did you play?
PRDX.King.
My first time hearing about him. You know, and that's what we like. That's what we like.
I believe he's from the city of Sin, which is Lynn.
Yes.
You know?
Okay. So Lynn's out there working.
Definitely.
All part of Mass. Like we
Definitely.
said, man. It's
And
all
I'm not being
vibes.
biased, just getting people from Boston all the time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. I never heard of Notebook P before. This was my first time hearing him. Shout out to Amanda Shea, like I said before. You know, I heard it in her story. She was playing it, and I went to go check it out. And he got a whole bunch of songs. you know, and that boy can sing.
I was getting the Miguel
It's
vibes.
a bop, you know, yeah, it's definitely
I was
Miguel
saying
vibes.
it the entire time the record was playing.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a bop. And that was today's episode, man. Y'all see Sam and I, like I said earlier, Sam and I, first of every month, it will just be us two, you know, going through, you know, the questions, prepping you guys for the rest of the guests that we're going to have, and, you know, just chopping it up with y'all. Pretty much, you know, we're talking to each other, but we're talking with y'all too.
Yep.
You know, so just whatever is going on, let us know. We would like to be informed. Hit us up in the DMs. There's an email account, ItsLitBoston podcast at gmail.com. It's also in the links. And in our IG page, we have our link tree link that takes you to everywhere, our YouTube page, our website where all the other podcasts are available. So go check that out and just, you know, stay blessed and stay alive.
Facts. It's lit.